It was my first day as a teacher, but before I even started class, my students had already pranked me, but what they didn't know was that my real identity was a Navy SEAL operator, and the class I was assigned to was the most infamous one in the whole school. They had already scared away 20 teachers before me, but I believed I could get them back on track. The next day, I walked straight into the classroom.
Good morning!
This time, the students seemed a bit calmer, but during class, they still ignored me completely. Some were eating, some were sleeping, and some were even playing video games. I introduced myself first, but no one cared. They thought I was just as weak as the teachers before me, but what they didn't know was that I had prepared a surprise for them. I picked up a rubber band and a piece of chalk from the desk. In an instant, all of them were soaked, while I stood under an umbrella with a satisfied smile.
各位同學, welcome to my class!
Even though I gave them a good lesson, they still had no interest in studying. To change them, I first allowed them to smoke in class, and announced that whoever correctly answered 3 of my questions could leave immediately. I asked one student to hand me a pack of cigarettes, then asked them what ingredients cigarettes were made of.
尼古丁. 你未舉手. 尼古丁. 仲有呢? 焦油. Any more? 同埋一氧化碳. 中.
Tony answered all the questions correctly and walked out under the jealous eyes of everyone else. Everyone got excited. They all wanted to be the next one to leave. But that scene was noticed by the principal in the distance, and he clearly wasn't happy about it. But I didn't care at all. I kept teaching with my open and free methods, and continued explaining the components and dangers of tobacco. Gradually, the students began to enjoy my class. The next day, the student who loved smoking suddenly disappeared. I learned he had been working for a gang, so I went to get my student back. But they were extremely violent fighters, and when they saw I wasn't tall, they told me to get out. But when I heard my student crying for help inside and saw how terrified he was, I didn't hesitate for a second.